What is the proper way to address superiors with professional etiquette? Have you ever wondered how to properly address superiors in a law school or legal setting? It can be tricky, but mastering this skill is essential for your networking and career development. Let's break it down step by step. First, when addressing judges and court officials, always use formal titles. For example, say Judge followed by their last name like Judge Smith. In written communication, start with the Honorable followed by their full name and the court's name. Use Dear Judge Smith as your salutation. In court, refer to them as Your Honor. Avoid informal terms like Sir or Ma'am. If you are addressing chief judges or justices, include their full title before their name. Next, let's talk about law school professors and academic superiors. The standard approach is to use professor followed by their last name unless they tell you otherwise. Stick to this formal title in academic settings. Avoid using first names unless the professor invites you to do so. When writing emails or letters, start with Dear Professor last name and close with a polite sign-off like Sincerely or Best Regards. Now, when it comes to supervisors and senior colleagues in a legal practice, use appropriate titles such as Mr., Ms., or Doctor, followed by their last name. In many law firms, it is common to address supervisors by their last name with the appropriate title until you are invited to use their first name. Always maintain a polite and respectful tone in all communications, whether verbal or written. If you are unsure, it is best to stick with formal addresses and observe how others interact with that person. There are some general principles to keep in mind. Always err on the side of formality in your initial interactions. Use proper titles and last names unless you have permission to do otherwise. Pay attention to your body language and tone when speaking to superiors. In written communication, use formal salutations and closings, proper grammar, and clear structure. Avoid slang or overly casual language that could be misinterpreted. Finally, in legal interviews or networking situations, address professionals as Judge last name or Mr. Ms. last name as appropriate. Be ready to adjust your form of address based on cues from the superior or the culture of the organization. Demonstrating proper etiquette when addressing superiors shows professionalism and respect for the legal field. This attention to detail can leave a positive impression during interviews and networking opportunities. By following these guidelines, you will navigate professional interactions with confidence, making a strong impression in your legal career.